Even during the All-Star weekend itself, they would receive an important contribution.
7 in a row for Hodges. You think he's relaxed? There's 8. There's 9. Craig will sit down now. He's ready for the finals. Put on the show, Craig.
Fans have been waiting for this.
12 in a row. Unbelievable. He hasn't missed yet. Unbelievable.
And Craig Hodges is going to defend his championship.
Craig's got this great attitude. He comes out, he's got himself up, he wins a three-point shooting contest. It's just a big lift.
Going into the second half of the season, the Bulls were ready to take their play to the next level, and their home court would help them do it.
When you go in the stadium, you hear those 18,000 plus screaming and hollering. You feel it through your bones.
The stadium roars to life. Listen to the crowd in the stadium.
You're never tired at the stadium. On the road, you can get winded and you need a timeout, but at the stadium, you never get tired there.
They're getting a standing ovation here in Chicago Stadium for a great come from behind.
Well, the stadium means a lot to me and to my team. The noise, the intimidation factor, all these things are in our favor when we play at the stadium.
The Bulls would put their home court advantage to good use. With 2 long homestands ahead of them, it was time to make their move.
Coast to coast for the jam. Showtime! Poster time. Hands to Pippen on the drive for the Strong pushing around Stockton all the way to the rack. Yeah! Wow!
When, Detroit was hurting and I think it was a couple game up on Boston. We smelled the blood.
Armstrong, BJ works in front court, a long bounce and a yes for the dunk. The Bulls have got it in overdrive now. Oh my, yes, sir.
Just in a zone where we felt like we weren't going to lose.
23 seconds ahead to Paxson. Another 3 by Pax. Yes! Yes!
It's unbelievable. It's something that no one can stop. You know you're going to have that groove and it's just going to continue.
Down before Jordan, wham with the right hand. 3 seconds. Livingston from about 60 feet nails it at the buzzer. Oakley tries to save. It's up for grabs. Pippen with a 30-footer on the way. Yeah! Jordan in deep on Elo. Oh, yeah! Oh! And as they have done so often, they win going away.
We've had so many games this past season in which we've been able to sit our starters in the fourth quarter. We've just been able to overrun teams.
Hodges around to Purdue, screen back to Will, in for the it's a 21-point lead. Strips it from him. Pippen on a 2-on-1, behind it back. Wilkins rejected. Wilkins rejected. Consecutive blocks by Jordan. And it's a 2-on-1. Look out. Jordan, showtime continues for the Chicago Bulls. Jordan past Petrovic.
Oftentimes, the game is won before you get started because teams see what you've been doing and say, well, let's just go into the stadium and get our lumps and go home.
Extend to the 5-point lead. Ahead to Pippen off the Cartwright. He lays it in. Let's see if the Bulls can make it a 40-point lead by halftime. And there's a new top dog in the NBA East. It's Michael Jordan and the Bulls as they move ahead of Boston. Yeah! Yes!
As the season drew to a close, the Bulls had left the Pistons and the Celtics trampled in their wake. Collecting a franchise record 61 victories, they had stormed to the best record in the East, assuring themselves of the home court advantage through the conference finals. Going into the playoffs, they were riding a tidal wave of momentum. But their attitude reflected the lessons of playoffs past.
By and large, everybody became very dedicated to the fact that we had to prove on the court what we had the year before, that we could play under pressure.
The first opponent, unlucky enough to find themselves in Chicago's path, were the New York Knicks. And the Bulls simply stampeded over them.
Shoots from there, rimming, no, Pippen the rebound. Here come the Bulls storming into the front court. Here's Armstrong, in the left, back to Pippen. Oh, in his face!
You make one mistake and boom, we're off. We're up the floor, dunking the back.